Hey, Mark here. Just doing a quick video, a video response to MaximumRD on September 13th. He recorded a video and he tells us about his early experience with a classic computer. And he asks us what ours is. And I thought that it was a TRS-80, but actually it's something different. I remember in 1981, April something, we were in our school and the headmaster had rounded us up all in the big auditorium, and it was the day that the first space shuttle ever was going to be launched. It was April, and to pass the time, and we had these old CRT TVs, which were modern then, sitting on one of these movable, high up, big stands, and it was a small TV, and you always had to squint to be able to see stuff. We had school TV sessions where we would look at that tiny screen, and then this school TV thing came on, which was basically a remote lesson, and we had little booklets and we had to make some assignments and stuff. But going back to that day in April, the headmaster had this Philips 2000 computer. He was very enthusiastic about it, but basically that whole thing was just lost on the entire crowd of children. Must have been like, I think that the 2 or 3 highest grades were actually assembled in that room. So it must have been like 40 to 60 children. And we were all, set in rows on the floor, some of them some of us on chairs and stuff. But he actually had interrupted the news broadcast because it was live broadcast by Dutch TV, and he turned on this ancient ancient home computer made by Philips, and the output of the text actually was very similar to that of the BBC Micro. It looked like teletext. So, and he ran this program from a little tape, and it took hours, minutes for it to load, and it was Lemonade Stand. And it basically was a program simulating all the intricacies of running a lemonade stand as a kid in the front yard. You had to manage water, syrup, and glasses, and, all sorts of stuff. And the whole thing was totally lost on just about everybody. But I was intrigued actually, because I noticed that although what was on the screen looked like teletext, it was actually interactive. It was not just typing in the pages for the teletext and then, a new bit of text appearing. No, it really was something interactive. And I remember that the whole Lemonade Stand program responded to what he actually chose, and I found that just amazing, and that actually set off something in my brain, and I started to look up books on the internet, books in the library, reading up about what was this phenomenon, computers. And we actually had a Pong machine. I don't think we had a video pack yet, or perhaps we did, I'm not sure, but no, I think we had a Pong machine, and I basically sort of figured out that the thing that was inside the Pong machine probably was very similar to that of that P2000 8-bit computer system. So yeah, that really was my first conscious experience. Oh, and if you hear pings going off in the background, that's my family having a big discussion on the weather and all sorts of things. It's on the iPad that lays over there. I see things happening on the screen. I'm actually filming this on my phone, so I see actually little messages popping up and stuff, but I'm actually, you know, dedicated, absolutely 100% dedicated to doing this clip, to doing this video, to finally do another video on my channel, because I've been slacking, you know, there's not much content on the channel, but I've been like super busy. Then the first computer I ever interacted with, you know, really interacted with personally, was in high school, when I went to high school, and that actually happened in 1982. And I noticed that there was a computer lab, and that computer lab had TRS-80, Tandy TRS-80 machines. And we were doing simple programming tasks, you know, and I actually quickly outpaced my classmates. And actually, quite a few of us actually outsmarted our teacher. I mean, basically, he knew how to turn it on, and he knew how to distribute a program to the networked TRS-80 machines from a bigger machine that had a floppy drive, and we had to type in a command, and then we had this little asterisk flickering on the screen, and then suddenly, boom, the program was loaded. And I remember tinkering in the basic of that machine and actually running out of memory. I was actually creating a drawing machine, not a drawing machine, an animated drawing of a little man that tripped over a bucket, and the bucket fell over and it spilled water, all in, you know, character, 8x8 character graphics and stuff. I remember doing that, and yeah, I think I was fascinated and hooked by computers ever since. So yeah, pretty interesting experience that, and probably quite similar to many folk that are my age. Yeah, and what have I been doing? Well, I've been cleaning up, tidying up my game room. I've shown some clips. I've actually relocated quite a fair bit of my games. A lot of it is in the attic, in the garage, and in that, behind that little door over there. Actually, I sold off a lot of doubles. Yeah, I mean, there's no point in having 5 Dreamcasts, you know, or like 6 Saturns and, you know, what have you. So basically, my collection has slimmed down, but it's still a very decent collection, and I've got a lot of stuff, but just not the doubles and doubles and doubles and doubles of everything. And what have I been doing today? Well, I've been staring at my PlayStation VR. Do I dare hook it up again? Because I projectily vomit when I turn it on. So I'm actually contemplating on taking some travel sickness pills and see how I do. But I'm just so intrigued by VR that I'm very keen on giving it a go again. But I mean, even looking at the box actually has me a bit nauseous. So I'm not sure. But yeah, being immersed in a completely different environment visually, and that responds to the movements of your head, that is just awesome. And I'm really keen on giving that a go again. So yeah, if this is the last video you ever see of me, well, it probably has to do with the PlayStation VR, and you know, it having some serious deadly effect on me. But yeah, we'll see. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you're all doing well, you know, with this well, the big thing that's going on, that has everybody having their lives completely turned upside down, you know, being pretty much isolated all the time, or a lot. I hope everybody is safe, stays safe, and stays healthy. And yeah, Mark signing off, and I'll be back with another video soon, I hope.